So let's start by thanking ourselves for arriving, landing, joining today's practice. Bring both hands to cover your heart. And find your heartbeat. Feel the pulse in your body. And with all of your gratefulness, shine your light into your heart. Letting your face relax with a simple smile if you can. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, and let it out with a sigh. Ah. Deep breath in through the nose. Fill your lungs up. Hold the breath. And out with a sigh. Ah. Again, breath in. Little more breath in. Little more breath in. And relax the hands down to the side. Give the hands a little shake and the arms a little shake, and step the feet a little wider than hip width apart with the knees bouncy. Plant your feet firmly on the ground and start to turn from the waist and the hips. Ah, here it is again, that simple smile, trusting that all is well in the world and that you can take this few minutes to be with yourself, to tune your body up for the day. Keep going side to side. Going right to that edge where it feels like something's happening and not too much past that. Lightly engage your core, lifting the perineum area of the body to support, to stabilize. From the inside out. You can let a hand come up and with a gentle fist, tap the lungs right underneath the collarbone. With a big breath in, let it out with a sigh. Big breath in, and out with a sigh. Good. And then give yourself a pat on the back, bringing that hand right up. And let the hands come down to the second position. And then as they reach down to the first position, you can turn a little more and lift a heel and turn a little more, letting the hips join the freedom of this movement. Good. And come on back to the middle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Blow the air out as your hands come down, almost like you're compressing something down. Inhale, collect the chi. Smile, exhale, One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale. And then let the hands be open towards the front. Check to see that your core here is lightly engaged. Take a big breath in and blow it out through your mouth. Big breath in, blow it out through pursed lips. One more time. Blow all the air out. And feel within. Now, inhale, reach one hand up and let the other hand slide down the leg. So you're separating the palms, stretching through the side. Come through the middle and to the other side. One hand is up and the other hand reaches down and again. Leaning over just as much as is comfortable. Feeling within the whole time. So you're supporting within with your core strength and also feeling what's happening inside. And come on back down. A gentle neck rolls. So the chin comes down to the chest and up to the side. Down to the chest, up to the side. When you reach one side, press the opposite palm away from you. And bring that hand up and rub your neck. Rub the shoulder. Ah, make a sound if that feels good. Ah, a little forward, a little back, a little massage for the neck. Moving your head forward and backward to really find a good place for this. And then other side. So head tilts over, the other palm presses away at first, and then bring your hand up for massage. And then make a sigh or a sound. Ah. And back to the front. Now let's do some shaking. Shake the fingers, shake the arms, shake the shoulders, bounce the heels a little. Let the shake reverberate through your whole body. Let's shake it off. Ah, whatever's there for you, let all the stress and tension release. Keep that core engaged so you support yourself and feel your thighs warming up. Bring one hand up for shaking. And then the other. Support yourself with a wall and a chair so you can shake a leg. You can bend the toes back and forth. Good. Keep shaking. Shake the other leg. See if you can shake from the root, from the base of the leg, or the base of the arms. Open and close your mouth. Ooh. Make any sounds that come up. Let those emotions through and out. No need to hold anything in today. Let's stay with the legs and start to do the swinging. This is a powerful back release practice. So you could do it freestanding in the middle of the room, or you can use a chair like I am. Finding just the edge of what feels great. That might be big swings or small swings. When you have tightness or tension or pain in the low back, all the muscles work together to try to protect you. So there can be trigger points, deep discomfort. And so we're looking to retrain this area to know that it's okay to move. Try the other leg. Feeling the front and the back of the leg opening. And then just the knee can shake or kick. The other knee can shake or kick. Now see if you can go the other way, left and right, with that leg. And left and right with the other leg. Good. Bring this to a close, back to the middle shaking. Ooh. Yeah, you can bounce. Start to bring one knee up and the other, and then touch across it. So touch opposite knee to opposite hand. Get some breath going here, like you're really doing a march. Good, keep going. And relax. Inhale, reach up, come to your tippy toes. Exhale, bring the hands down in front. And then inhale, imagine you're guiding that energy to your center. And exhale, relax. So we add a part in. Inhale, reach up like you're gathering. Exhale, come down. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, come to stillness on the outside and feel the energy within. All right, so we'll continue with a hamstring stretch. let one foot forward and the other foot back. And I'll use my supporting chair here so you can see how that works. This is a variation of pyramid stretch from the yoga world. And the idea is to keep your back foot flat and start to tilt forward until you feel a really good stretch in that hamstring. Try to square your hips to the front, keep that core engaged, and you're tilting from the hips to keep the back straight. And then breathe here. The knee can be a little bit bent. Find that ocean sounding breath in the nose. If it feels just a little bit intense, then you're on the right track. And then bend your knees, step the back foot forward, step the front foot back, and you're on the other side. So this first one, we'll do two different versions. This first one, you're keeping your feet flat, and we're really looking to stretch the hamstring of the front leg. So you tilt forward just to that edge, bend the knee a little, maybe you can go a little further, keep the back a little straighter, squeeze your core to protect the back, and breathe here. So take 10 full deep ocean sounding breaths, and imagine you can dwell in the area where you're feeling the sensations. And then use your core, lift that back foot forward, the front foot back again. This time keep the heel up in the back and start to sink down. So you could use the chair or you could keep your hands on your hips. And now as you move down and up, both knees are bending and feel the front of the back leg opening. And then use your core to switch sides. Relax your face and you're sinking down, bending both knees. And step forward. Come back to vertical. Inhale, reach up. Collect the chi. Exhale, guide it down through your own body. And then breathe it in. Feel it in your core. Exhale. So visualize that light from the sun above, that life-giving light, always shining, can be directed into your center. And then hold still. Gentle smile, soft eyes. Feel everything. And you can bring your hands up in the front and we'll flex the wrists. We're going to do one or two more, and then today we're going to study, learn, practice the Microcosmic Orbit Energy Meditation. So what we're doing really is just warming and opening the body so we can start to feel the chi, and then we'll practice actively, intentionally moving it, which is a foundational practice for the healing of self and the healing of others using the natural energy that's in the world. So now both arms are fully extending, the wrists, the fingers, the elbows, the shoulders, and then let's move into the back stroke. Just one hand. Inhale, there's a twist. Exhale, and around it goes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then the other arm. Watching that hand, so there's a little twist. Good. And coming back to the middle. Hands to the waist now, feet a little wider than hip width apart, and the knees are bent, and start to circle the waist around. Right into that low back area. The other way. Make the circles as large as you'd like. And then bring the hands and loose fists by the shoulders and arch back and then round. Notice your spine is independently movable. You can move the lower part of the spine, the mid spine, up towards the neck. When you inhale, twist. Exhale back to the front. Inhale, look over your shoulder, arch back and twist. Exhale to the front. All right, one more time. Back to the front. Bounce and shake. Okay, and now for the chi tapping. So we're using really firm taps to firmly vibrate the whole of the muscle and the joint. Coming down the inside of one arm with a cupped palm. We're going to touch everywhere. So be firm so you can really feel it. Down to the wrist and around and up the outside. Moving the head, the neck, the jaw back down the front, the inside of the arm. We're tonifying the energy in the body through the tapping. Down the inside. Up the outside. Really feel what you're feeling. They say the body keeps the score, so I'm giving a little TLC, tender loving care, to each part of the body. And then right on the sternum, up and down. Moving your head. Whenever there's something in your body that wants to adjust, go for it. There's these secondary movements that allow anything that's being kicked up to finish its life cycle, and move. And then down to where your navel is and lightly tap up and down below the navel. Squeeze your core to feel that, to receive that. Wake up the chi. And then use the heel of your hand and draw a few circles around your navel, coming up on the right and across the top and down on the left. And then for the legs, you come around to the back and tap down the backs of the legs and coming all the way down to the feet and then up the front. I'm being gentle with this because my back is a little sore, but you can come all the way down as far as is comfortable for you. Trying to get to your feet if you can. Even though my back is sore, this feels really good. So it's really working with within what you can do that day is where your practice lies. There's always something that you can do because the world can knock us out of balance in all kinds of ways. You can tap your back with your little fists, small fists, where the kidneys are. Good. And knock on the front, on the tops of the hip bones with your with fists. And then take any other movement that you'd like. Maybe one final shake and sigh. Oh. And then let's pause and absorb before we shift. So just let your feet be underneath the ankles and hold the ground with 10% tension. Feel your knees. Your hips are lined up over top of your legs. Shoulders open back. Shoulder blades together. Chin draws in. Top of the head gets tall, long. Bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth in a way that feels natural. And we begin to visualize, as we inhale, that energy is coming up the back of the body from the earth. And then as we exhale, energy moving down the front of the body back into the earth. So it's like we're a battery, circulating energy. Inhale. Energy comes up into the feet, up the backs of the legs, the hips, the mid-back, the back of the head. It crests over the top of the head. And when your attention reaches the forehead, the exhale begins. And it's like you're pouring energy back down. This is all very effortless. Your eyes can be open or closed. And try a few rounds of this simple visualization, exchanging energy with the earth. Now, to support us, before we come to the seated version, let the hands, this is a Qigong move called water wheel. So as the energy moves up, imagine your hands are coaxing, supporting, guiding. And then there's like a water wheel effect of the hands. As the exhale, they come down and front. And now just in a way that's comfortable, that doesn't bring any stress into the body. And then see if you can do less with the arm movement so that you're really feeling it within. There's a little lift of the perineum on the inhale, guiding. You can even do a little sniff. And then notice if the knees want to soften, the tailbone reaches towards the ground. And then pause for just a moment after the next exhale. Feel the continuation of the energy. It's always moving. And we're directing our conscious attention to it. And now you can choose to continue this meditation in a standing pose, or you can bring your chair. And if you're going to sit in a chair, sit towards the front of the chair so that your back is free. Hands can be on the knees or on the lap. Okay, eyes can be open, and if they're open, they're softly opened, or they can be closed. Tip of the tongue is to the roof of the mouth. That closes the circuit. And then as you inhale, visualize that water wheel. Energy, you can see it as light or as color or as vibration. Your face completely relaxed. We are seeking to connect to an energy circulation that's already happening. We're yoking ourselves, and the word yoga means union or to yoke. So we're creating some union between our conscious, active faculty of attention, where we choose to place our mind, and we're linking it to the internal body energy. It's very healing. So we'll practice for a few minutes in quiet. It's totally normal for the mind to jump away to other things. Take some practice to get used to it, to entrain the mind to this practice. So the perineum is slightly lifted, the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, back of the neck is long, shoulders are relaxed, core is engaged with 10%. Feet are feeling the floor with 10% attention, energy. And then let your mind stay with the breath. Breath in, travel up the back of the spine, breath out, down the front of the spine, inside your body. And we switch right at the forehead. Notice when the mind jumps away to the past or the future, and reconnect with the circulation, with gratefulness, with no shame or guilt. This is practice, again and again and again. Bring the mind to what's actually happening in the body. Keep relaxing the face, relaxing your eyes. Keep the breath full and present. And unite with the rising and the falling. Every pulse of every breath is an act of creation. Be conscious. Be aware. And you're welcome to relax, to release, to come to sit, to come to lie down. Let the breath out with a sigh. Now letting go all of your efforts. Bathe in the afterglow of this beautiful circulation of light. Feel your body open, cleansed, refreshed, and healed. Let your heart glow with gratefulness. Let the soft smile remind you Let go completely. And for the last few minutes, you're welcome to stay, to meditate, to rest. You can tune me out. Go outside for a little walk. If you're feeling complete and would like to close the session now, you can bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. Turn your head left and right. If you're lying down, you can roll over to the side and come on up. Both your hands to cover your heart. Feeling that heartbeat like we started our class. Here it is again, that essential throb of life, pulsing always, now and forever. And I thank each and every one of you for giving me this honor, this time to share these practices with you as the warm-up part of Sacred Sunday. The light that I am sees and honors and respects and loves the light that you are. Thank you. Take a moment to check in with how you feel so that you can nourish and nurture and stay with this energy. This is the aspect of you that is untouchable. No matter what the world affairs are, no matter what's happening, you can connect to this thread of life within.